I'm Dwight Spaulding.
And I'm Karen, his wife.
Well, it was back during COVID. We had a very successful nutrition business we've been doing for almost 30 years. And we were concerned that the supply chain might be broken during that period, and we had to have trouble getting products for us and for our customers and whatnot. And so we've been praying for something that would be very compatible to that, but did not rely on any form of manufacturing or shipping or anything like that. We could do it just totally in-house. And then shortly thereafter, I saw a Facebook post from a friend of ours, Dr. Ladd McNamara, who we've known for many years. And he had mentioned the Equiscope. And it brought back in memory several years earlier where he had mentioned that and was at a different context in a different time. And so didn't think about it back then, but this sounded interesting at the time we were in. And so I went to the Intel Bio website, and when I was watching the video, I see John Thorpe walking into this building. And I said, I recognize that building. That's Sonaviv Medical Institute. That's the only functional medicine hospital in the world. We've been there. And another video with Dr. Lanzagorta, who was one of the head doctors there. He's been to our house. And so it was just a confirmation that this might be a perfect fit. And so we were blessed shortly after to be able to get an Equiscope. And there was a training coming up a couple of weeks later. And boom, within a month, we had the Equiscope. We were finished our training in San Diego, and we started.
I think the other part of it too is what Dwight was saying about being in this wellness industry for us over 30 years. When I went to nursing school, I thought my passion would be right in the nursing program, those kinds of things. But I wasn't fulfilled that way. It wasn't until a couple years later when we found out more about the wellness industry, and that's way back. But we have never lost that fire or passion for wellness for ourselves as well as other people. So when Equiscope came our way, inside of me, my heart just resonated that this is what we need to be a part of, because it just helps people beyond what we could imagine. And we're so glad that we did. Well, we have been with Equiscope how long now?
A couple of years.
A couple of years, maybe a little longer, I don't know. Anyway, it is a forever thing for us, and it makes all the difference in the world, enhancing what we are already doing, just giving people better health, better opportunity for that. So it's just what we're passionate about. But I want to see them through this journey, and the more that we do that, the more open they are to Equiscope, and the better the results are that they see, because they're starting to clean up all that inflammation and detox, and they just feel better than they have for a long time. So we don't want to let go of them and leave them high and dry, kind of high and dry. But we are there for them, and I think that's a huge thing that's different for this world today, where other modalities, I guess you would say, they are working, don't have much time for each client that they see. And that's one thing that they really marvel at, is how much time we take with them. And it's made a difference, and it sure makes us feel grateful to help them. I will say I was surprised at how other people would have a response immediately, like I feel better or whatever. We did, because we worked on each other.
Yeah, and we slept better too after.
But yeah, there are lots of things. But to hear it from your first clients, that's really exciting and encouraging, and that kind of gives you the well, let's try a different systemic this time and see. And I just think it's encouraging.
And we try and encourage others to follow a improved lifestyle and do some of the other things that will help. And it makes the Equiscope work better because it's a it's a partnership of all those different things that we need to do. And so we try to educate folks with that as part of our program.
We have lots of stories, but our grandson had multiple snowboard accidents in one day, the same thing over and over again. So he has had head trauma, and they recently moved to our area, and all he asked for is Equiscope. Can I please have Equiscope? And when I work in your area, can I stop by and have more Equiscope? It makes that much difference in how he can think clearer, that he has less headaches, and he just has a joy about him that isn't forced like it is when he's not having that relief. And so it's a huge thing to be able to help our family and our friends, and it makes such a difference. And I think people have to experience it to really, really, really believe it. When they see a difference in just something, like put some ear clips on and just calm their nervous system down, and they notice right away, it's like, wow, I never had anything like that happen before. And they love it, and then they are able to be willing to learn more about it and what else it could do for their body as a whole. And I love that part too. Educating is really what people need about it, and a little experience with it. So we try to do that too in the beginning, to just give people an experience and also some education around it. And it makes a difference in how much they are open to something that's so new. And there are a lot of new things out there, but there's nothing like Equiscope, nothing. Because there's always that testimony somebody has with, I just call it kind of a quick fix. So we had a client who came to us with a pulled hamstring, and they couldn't sit down. They were in excruciating pain. They couldn't walk upstairs. They couldn't do anything, and they were leaving on a trip, and they were at their wits' end. And his wife convinced him that you need to try Equiscope. And he was not really wanting to, but by the time he got to our place, he was very anxious about it. But just in a short time, by the time he left, he had zero pain, and he could not believe it. And not only that, he could walk out. And later that night, his wife texted me and said, "You won't believe this. He's sitting at the table, he's eating dinner." And they went on their trip, and they drove from northern Idaho to Arizona, and had a wonderful time, and had no problem. And that's the part about Equiscope, and how I just call it, there are some things that you can just advance that healing so fast. And then other clients, the flip side for me is the people that have chronic and ongoing pain. A lady that we help has many, many, many issues and deals with a lot of different pain issues. Neuropathy is also one. And that one surprised me a bit too, how quickly the pain in her feet, it just seemed to get into it. Instead of being around the foot, it was just going smaller and smaller and smaller. And by the second time that she had had an Equiscope session. So that was marvelous. But the other part is, because of all of her modalities, she has chiropractic, and she has massage and many other things. But she came back and said, you know what the chiropractor said to me? I'm so much easier to be adjusted, and the adjustments last so much longer. And what have you been doing? And she said, Equiscope. So Equiscope works together with other modalities in a wonderful way, and it enhances that pain relief and that healing process. So that, I just love that. But Dwight has the best story. So I'll let him tell you that.
Not long after we got the Equiscope, I came down with a severe attack of polymyalgia rheumatica. And normally it hits adults over the age of 70. Some think it can be genetic, because my sister has it, and she's been on prednisone for years. Some say that overexertion can cause it. And during that time, we were playing probably the hardest pickleball. We're pickleball junkies. The hardest pickleball that we've ever done for several hours at a time, like 3 days, 4 days a week, teaching this couple who are extremely competitive how to play pickleball. And they're about 30 years our junior. Anyway, it came down with a pretty severe attack. And I took prednisone for, was it
5 days?
about 5 days until they figured out what it was. And we were traveling, and then I needed some pain relief. And then I weaned off of that, and then I did take probably like 6 ibuprofen a day for a short while. And then it got more aggressive, basically with our nutritionals and the Equiscope. And before that, I couldn't sit down. I couldn't drive for more than maybe 10, 15 minutes at a time. My hands were swollen.
I will interrupt here because they were swollen to the point of they looked like red boxing gloves. There was no space between the fingers at all. Couldn't bend them. And his pain level was on a 0 to 10, probably 20 or 25.
I'd sit and sleep in a zero gravity chair with a pillow. And now, as I say, we got more aggressive with the Equiscope and our nutrition routine. And I average probably at least 3 or 4 times a week playing pickleball for 2 or 3 hours at a time, pretty hard. And I take no meds, including no ibuprofen. And I know this isn't a cure, I won't claim that, but it has greatly helped reduce the inflammation and maintain my ability to do things and be active and play pickleball like I love to do.
And that's not the story that we hear from other people who have experienced this, which is not that common. But still, when they say that Equiscope advances the healing process, it does. And it means so much to me to see that difference in him.
Interesting, the last physical I had this last summer, he came in, and he's a young guy, not long out of medical school. And basically he's totally medical. He is not nutrition like the way we are. But we like that he respects what we are doing and he works with us. And so that's good. And he came out after looked at my labs, and he said, I don't normally recommend a colonoscopy for somebody that's 82, but just based on your labs, your lifespan is greater than 10 years, and so you might want to think about it, which I never do, but I just thought it was funny.
To see him hurt so badly and be so immobilized so quickly, it's not only a shock to his system, it is to me too, and I didn't really know how to care for him. It's amazing sometimes God will give you something that you think is for one reason, and it tends to be for another as well. So we were given Equiscope, as Dwight had said. However, we had no idea that we were going to need that and that it would be a lifeline for him, because without Equiscope, we would not be where we are today. And I know sometimes those those things can rear their ugly head, but this is where Equiscope means so much to us, because it's ongoing. It's a maintenance, I guess we call it our maintenance policy, to keep that inflammation down. And also, if we see something coming, like maybe we're going to play a pickleball tournament or something like that, that we really are ahead of the game with Equiscope. And so that we are, and right after we're doing that too, for the recovery period. And true, just like all of Equiscope technicians say, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So that's so huge in that amount of response you get to. But when I see him do stuff, I can watch him play a pickleball game and maybe I'm not in that same game. Sometimes it just brings me to tears to see what he does and what he can do. And I know that is not a normal story unless you have Equiscope. It means everything to us. And we are so grateful. Well, first of all, I would tell him you don't need to be afraid of it. And it's always a good place to be in learning, always learning your whole life. When I went to nursing school, I was 40. And I learned all these other things, but the electrical current in our body was not maybe the main point of all of that. And so it was a new place for me too. Positive and negative look different to me. And so I felt like I might be a little bit behind the curve there, although I really wasn't, because of how the Thorpe program works, how the protocols work. They all work and they're so easy to follow, even if you're brand new. And also that goes into the support part for me too, because Lisa was my big cheerleader, like, you can do this. And I said, I'm new, I don't know anything. It's like, you will. And we do. But I just think that you just need to step out in faith and go for it, because if you've been led to the point of wondering about it, then you need to do it. I really believe that. I felt like that for us too. When we were led to it, there was the only thing we could say was yes. And then we had so much great help, and just it made us feel secure. And if we were questioning something right in the moment, it was okay. And we could just call Lisa or any of the other support people, which have been so wonderful for us. I just think you need to do it. That's the bottom line.
And I think that something that's perhaps not mentioned enough is the benefit of basically a maintenance afterwards. Maybe not dealing with a particular issue, but with all the toxicity that we have in our environment right now. And the more I study, the more I learn, the more I realize that our best defense against all of this is a super strong immune system. And I think getting a charge regularly with the Equiscope can really help with that protocol. I think of the analogy of changing oil in your vehicle. You don't change the oil, it's not going to last very long. But if you change it on a regular basis, that vehicle can go hundreds of thousands of miles. And so I think giving yourself a regular charge with some of the systemic protocols, I think is something of great value. And I know it's helped me a lot. And here in a couple of months, I'll be turning 83. And so my philosophy is I want to keep running till the sand runs out. I want to be able to play pickleball. And other things.
And I'm so glad too, because I think that I love, I might have been Lisa, or I don't know, maybe I read it in the material, but that the body will heal itself if it's less burdened. And that is so true. We know the difference of just drinking water and being hydrated and how that changes whether you have headaches or backaches. And yet Equiscope is the same way, because if you keep that charge where it needs to be, and you also are eliminating all that inflammation, which is the root cause of all disease, it's like a no-brainer. And we owe it. If we know this and we are a part of this, we owe it to the people around us to help them and to give them better quality of life. And we just love it.
I think the quality of life, especially as we get older.
Mm-hmm. Well, the younger pickleball players would say the same thing.
It felt good. I mean, I could feel results, within a short time after, the more that I did it.
I will say, since I'm running the machine during that time too, that that he would say immediately, he'd give me a pain level or a discomfort level um, at at that time when we'd begin. When we were finished with the protocol, I'd ask him, just tell me how you feel, because he's trying to give me a number and it's taken a while. It's like, just tell me how you feel. It's like, well, it feels so much better, or I don't have as much pain, or it's not as prickly in my fingers. And the next day in the morning, I would ask the same thing, and he would say the same thing. He'd go, oh yeah, it's way better. My back's way better. My hands are way better. It's always that answer. It's always been that answer. It's better. And then you know what, he goes on, and we do a couple of days, and it's like, let's get back on the Equiscope, because he's feeling so much better in that short amount of time that's what caused us to create this maintenance of ongoing for him.
And I've had other injuries. I mean, I probably 20, maybe going about 25 years ago, I got a double compression fracture in my back. I tried making softball a contact sport. I didn't have to have surgery, but I did have lingering stiffness if I'd been sitting very long. And I found that the Equiscope has helped reduce the stiffness with that. And so it definitely helped in that area too.
And that's immediate, because when we do any protocol that involves that area of his back, he immediately moves smoother, has no pain with it. It's totally,
it's reducing that inflammation.
It changes your life. That's what Equiscope does. It changes your life for the better. I have some lingering things from like 40 years ago of a couple of car accidents, and Equiscope it erases the tightness that I have across my hips and my back, and it gets rid of the pain, and it lasts. That's the strange part to me, is it isn't something that I have to do every 12 or 24 hours to make it work. It's really keeping those electrical pathways and meridians open and keeping the inflammation down, and that is what makes the difference. And then doing the other things that we all tell people in Equiscope, to be hydrated and to, all those basic things that we need just to be healthier. But the combination is what makes such a difference. But without Equiscope, you get a little bit of difference, but with Equiscope, you get a whole bunch. And
we're blessed to be able to do it on a regular basis, having the device here.
That's right. I thought of another part on that too. It is what we do for others, but the other part is that we need to walk the talk. We need to be as healthy as we can be. We need to use the Equiscope on us and make a difference in this too. The more we do that, the more we are that example, and the more that we help others, to me, it grows so much more, and it encourages us and it challenges us to make sure that we are doing all of what we're telling other people to do. And the benefit in that is that they see somebody who's actually doing what they're saying, but also
it holds us accountable, and we need to keep working at a lot of different things and always improve.
So we want to be the best that we can be, and we want to honor the Equiscope community, because we're
blessed to be able to have it and to do it.
So we're grateful.
Help others.
You want something that will work at the cellular level, at the mitochondria level, which Equiscope does. So it's complements, and that just enhances it. I say sometimes things are 1 + 1 is 2, but when you have the right combinations, 1 + 1 can be 7. It makes a huge difference when you have Equiscope, which is the highest quality, and you also have supplementation that's high quality, but then you can work on those little things like what you're eating or exercising or your sleep. Those things, those basic things that we kind of, I think with technology and the changes in the world, we kind of let go of the basic things that really have been the biggest help in our health. And so I love how Equiscope can just enhance all of that. And we have clients that are doing those two things, the supplementation as well as the Equiscope, but also now working more with their lifestyle, and we help them through that as well. You know what? They have amazing results. And I think too that those results are more longer lasting because they're coming at it from more than one direction, and you put that all together, and it enhances your health, and I think makes people more of a believer of all the things they've heard, like drink more water, eat your vegetables, all that stuff. It makes them more of a believer of how this stuff works, because nobody's probably ever really told them just do this or do that. But to see how it all comes together and then to experience it. And even when we've had a client come that didn't really hydrate as they should before they came to their first or second Equiscope session, then when you get them over to where they're just hydrating more, they notice a difference in their Equiscope session too, that it's better. It is accumulation, that's part of it, but a lot of it is that they're hydrated enough to detox the toxins that we're opening the cell doors so that those toxins can get out and nutrients can get in, but you've got to have the right nutrients to get in to enhance what the Equiscope is doing. So it just plain works together. And our time with Equiscope clients, a lot of it is spent with, especially the first time that we see them, it's an overall thing. Let's just talk about your overall health. Let's talk about these different body systems and how where are the little things you can do right now, and Equiscope will help enhance that too. So they're way more open, I think, to the education part of it. Nobody's ever talked to them really that much about some of those things. So it gives more credibility even to Equiscope to see that if I do these right things, Equiscope, it already did this. Now what will it do? And it's exciting to see them take on their health at a new level, and it's exciting for their families too.
And the Sonoviv Medical Institute, which is the only functional medicine hospital in the world, they use the Equiscope as one of their modalities down there. And just in this last month newsletter that we got from Sonoviv, they highlighted the Equiscope therapy. So I thought that was interesting.
For one, it's given us great hope as we get older that we have something so remarkable to help keep us healthy, but also it's expanded the people that we can help out in the world by giving them something that makes such a difference in their life. And I love Equiscope that it's quick to make a difference, and people feel a difference once they've been here one time, and that makes a huge difference. But to me, it has just opened up a bigger field for us to work in to help others, because there's nothing better than helping other people have their health.
Yeah, be able to give back with that.
It means a lot to their families. I think if we can help a mom and dad be healthier, that just think what they can do for their kids too. And they know that that's our passion, has been to be there for our family, our kids, our grandkids, our great grandkids, and
we just had number 11, great grandchildren.
To be active with them and be able to think straight and just to do all those kinds of things. And we still want that for other families as well. So our mission, we don't retire. I'll just say that we never retire.
We want to keep running until the sand runs out.
There's always people to help and to we love it. Without them, it would be a lonely road. It's just like anything that you do. When I stepped into nursing, it's really great to have nursing friends that can think and talk like you do. The Equiscope community has, not only do we have a community of friends and stuff through that, but we learn from each other, and that's the coolest part. We help each other and learn from each other.
Maybe we contact some of the other people that are on the forum if we have particular questions. And we enjoy seeing the posts, the Facebook posts on the forum, and we love to see more. We learn from it. We read them all.
And it's nice to know that there are people in other areas where we further away geographically from where we are, that we can call and ask if they would like, if they would take one of our friends and help them through it too. And they do. And we've helped other people who have somebody they've met that lives in our area. And I love that community of helping each other, not competing against each other, but just helping get as many people healthier as we can. And we can do that together way more than if we do it individually. And it's because of the community. It's because of Lisa, who was the person that we knew when we started.
And Dr. Ladd too.
And Dr. Ladd, people that were our cheerleaders, really, that you're going to get results if you follow the protocols. And that's true. If you follow the protocols.
And if they hydrate.
Well, that helps.
Yeah. They have to do their part too.
But it's true though, even if that's all you know is to follow the protocols, your clients will have results. And it will build your confidence, and then you learn more from each other and from the website, and it just it expands because you have that confidence. So we're located in Post Falls, Idaho, and we serve that whole surrounding area. So we've had clients from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, north of us, also Spokane, and we've had people come from out of town.
Come up from McCall and Tri-Cities. Actually, it's the same.
Well, about the west coast of Washington, and also Oregon.
Portland, yeah.
Are people that have come here. So we have been working out of our home, which we have preferred and works well. It has bigger advantages. We can spend as much time as we need with our clients, and we are in the process of stepping further into the pickleball realm, which we've already been a little bit in there. And we have a Facebook page called Pickleball Performance. And we also have a website, pickleballperformance.com. And mostly it has been word of mouth, and we've been busy. So,
but then we also have our activehealthconcepts.com. And that's the name of our business. And we do have a full page on the Equiscope there and how to contact us. And we also have links to the Intel Bio website for those that want to get more information.
The pickleball community is where we are putting our focus coming this spring and summer.
Yeah, we're looking to expand that a lot, especially with more competitive players. And the pickleball performance, basically the focus has been the nutrition part. And it's energy, endurance, and recovery. You're only as good as your last game.
Which is the same.
But we want to bring the Equiscope into that also.
It goes right together. Yeah. It's never too late to have a fresh start with your health, because it will make a difference. Yeah. Equiscope and lifestyle and all of that, it is never too late. But what we saw was the cumulative of it is what's so important. So even though it's never too late, whether you're 83,
almost,
it's never too late to start taking that on, because it will make a difference. And so for us to have all of these grandkids and great-grandkids, and to be able to have the labs that we have that are drawn, are just our health in general. And I won't say that we were perfect in it over the years, but we get these little wake-up calls every once in a while that, hey, you know what we've been doing matters, and we need to make sure that we are still on that right path. Because I wouldn't trade these years for anything that we've had with our kids. It makes such a difference, and our friends.
And grandkids and great-grandkids.
It's priceless. And we are super grateful. But I will say Equiscope plays an enormous part in it. And without that, or without our desire and passion to help others with their health, I really don't know where we would be. And Equiscope fits. It fits right in.
And I'm grateful to be able to manage the polymyalgia rheumatica. And so that I take no prednisone and no ibuprofen. And I'm able to keep that inflammation down. And so the Equiscope has been a part of that. And I'm very grateful for that.